talk about something today. So, have you guys heard about what's going on with TsMadison and her ex-manager, Gio?
What's going on?
So, basically what's going on is TsMadison, if you guys don't know, is an online personality. I love her. I've been following her for a long time. And she had a long time manager by the name of Gio. So what ended up happening is her and Gio fell out, you know, like a lot of people do, especially in business and friendships or whatever. But to me, it was something like, you know, pretty petty. It was the fact that I believe she didn't get him a birthday cake, didn't give him a birthday shout out. Right. So he went ahead and he decided to spray his manager. For us down in Florida, spray means you tell that person's business.
Yeah.
Or whatever. So he went ahead and went online and sprayed her and tried to, you know, give his commentary about how she ain't no good, her business practices, she's broke, blah, 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 blah. So I just wanted to, she don't really keep up with the situation, so I wanted to bring it to the table. Like, let's just talk about it. Like, what do you think about having a friendship and a business ship and how, you know?
Well, first and foremost, a lot of people don't know how to keep the two separate. A lot of people don't.
So true.
But for people who are mature enough, they can. If you manage someone, it doesn't matter like how, whatever the hell happened. Unless you're going to court, taking that person to court and they're looking for discovery, you're not supposed to go around and spill nobody's tea or anything, regardless of what. I don't care like what kind of fallout you guys had, like what happened, and that just makes no sense to me, because it's
That's
like
petty as hell.
That's not only is it petty, but that's completely unprofessional. As a manager, that's completely unprofessional. I don't care if she slept with your man or if she.
But then even with that though, like the
it's
situation, and what gets me about that situation is that they got into, like, me and you are friends. We've been friends, like childhood friends. But he met her through business. So with him meeting her through business, and this is a dilemma that sometimes business owners we face, is we have to learn how to draw that line.
Yeah.
It's just like a big corporation that has, you know, thousands of employees. Your manager don't know the CEO.
Right.
There's a line drawn.
Yeah.
So what happens with small business owners is sometimes we allow, I thought I put on silent chat. We allow these people to get so close to us, and this is the risk that you run.
Right.
Because he met her through business. And now all of a sudden, because he felt like he's gotten so comfortable with her, he has the power to tell, quote unquote, her business. And it was like,
that's not a manager.
So petty. Like, at the end of the day, you were paid to do a job. You do it and you should go about your business. Right. So with that being said, how do you feel about when you do business with people? Should you make them sign an NDA?
Yep, I agree with NDAs. I don't. It's NDAs to me are like prenups. I don't disagree with NDAs. Honestly, I just feel like, because nowadays people get in their feelings so fast. Like, you know, I know you for a very long time. We've worked together in several different things, so we know we're quick to walk away. You understand, and leave it like that. You know, but not everybody can do that. Everybody just like, they get into their feelings and they feel like, oh, I'm gonna break that person's empire. That's their goal. They feel like oh, I'm no longer part of it. I'm gonna shut it down.
Oh yes.
That's what it is.
That's true.
That's all it is. It's just nothing more than that. They're just trying to shut it down because they feel like, I can't eat with you. None of us.
You ain't gonna eat either.
Yeah.
Right.
None of us.
Because to me, I feel like this person has. Now, granted, some people will say that he helped her, because the backstory with TsMadison is she started in the adult film industry. So he helped her, you know, transition into a more serious business, you know. And I get that, and I feel like, you know, at the end of the day, he should be applauded for that portion. But your emotions should not be into it, because
let go of your emotions.
Right, it's like, it's a business. And then, you know, now he's pulling up receipts about what he got paid as far as, you know, PayPal. That's on you.
Right.
That's on you. At the end of the day, just think about it. If you find a sucker, you gonna lick it. Like, if you're gonna be dumb and you're not gonna have your stuff written in black and white, people are going to take advantage of you.
Exactly.
So if you got paid $20,000 and your work was worth $100,000, you the
on
fool, because we all want a discount.
Right.
I love a good sale. So
and if you're gonna get it, you're gonna make sure that you get it. You're not gonna worry about anything else.
So I feel like he should have got his feelings out of the situation and kept their business. At the end of the day, we've worked for companies. Ain't nobody give me no damn happy birthday shout out.
Exactly.
So I don't care about that. Is my check on time?
Exactly.
You know, did you pay me the right amount? That's what I'm more so worried about. So I think with 2020 being the year of exposure, as we all see, if you guys are on social media, everybody has been getting exposed.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's important that us as business owners, right, including Trump, I think it's important us as business owners that we protect our businesses. Like NDA, I don't care who it is.
Yep. I believe in NDAs. I believe in that.
Ain't no spraying going on. If you don't spray me, you're gonna have to pay me in court.
Exactly.
So.
I strongly believe in the court system when it comes to that, you know, breaking the contract, you know, let's go. I'm not gonna go back and forth with you. I'm not gonna go on a social media event. I'm not gonna do that. We just, you know, listen, this is what we agreed upon. This is not what you did. You did not own to your part of the bargain. My lawyer will be contacting you.
Exactly.
And that's it.
I'm not arguing with nobody.
I'm not. It's too much energy. You know, but what he did is so unprofessional.
Very unprofessional.
Extremely. With him being a manager and doing something like that unprofessional, what he doesn't realize is that it's going to hinder him from being a manager to anybody else.
And that's the thing too.
It's not hurting TsMadison, it's hurting him.
But this is the thing with that too, not to cut you off, but think about it this way. So some people are like, oh, well, she's being petty. She at the end of the day, we're going to throw our little, you know, shots here and there. But this is the difference. She's a brand.
Yep.
Your business is being a manager to a brand.
Right.
So what happens is that she can send as many slick shots as she wants to.
It
doesn't affect her. But once you start doing it, now it's like, ooh, I don't want to work with him.
Mm-hmm.
So what you're doing is going to actually affect your business. So you're kind of like shooting yourself in the foot.
Right.
So to me, I think he was better off being silent.
Yep. Go buy himself a cake.
Right.
Shout himself out in terms of happy birthday.
The worst part about it is, guess what happens? And this is the issue. You did all of that. You sprayed her. This was like months ago. You sprayed her, and now you're mad, and you're gonna spray her again because she don't want to talk to you to resolve the issue.
Right? Why should she?
And I'm like, why should she talk to you?
Why should she?
I wouldn't talk to you.
At the end of the day, you're the manager. A manager is kind of like being the president of the company. You're the owner of the company. You're the one that manages her. When she's out of line, you're the one that's supposed to manage her and tell her, hey, you're out of line. So if the person that's supposed to tell someone that they're out of line is the one that's out of line, how do you expect anything else in return? I wouldn't talk to him. I wouldn't talk to him
at all. I wouldn't have any words for him.
At all.
She's smart. She's putting all the information on her Patreon. Hey, pay me for my pain. You know, I funky don't even say pay me for my pain. So let me let you subscribe to this tea and let him go ahead and vent and spray for free. Shit.
Right. Right. I mean, he should know better.
Right.
He should, as a manager,
but I think people just put their, you know, with business and as being small business owners, I think you have to get your feelings out of the situation. You gotta try to stay as professional as possible. And I see it with small business owners all the time, where they're going off on potential customers. And it's just like, at the end of the day, this is your business.
But that also goes to show you that every position is not for everyone. Not everyone's meant to be a manager. They might know how to do certain things, but it doesn't mean that they can't do it.
Right.
Because if you're a manager of something, you have to be able to know, like, my feelings and how I feel about the situation does not matter. If I have a situation and I feel some type of way and I feel like it's going to mess up my brand as a manager, I'm going to speak to my client personally and let them know, hey, you didn't give me a cake. Something as a cake, and maybe she was trying to make sure that you lose some weight or something, you know, stay healthy or whatever it might be. She might have been looking out for you. I don't know who he is, so I don't know. But
I ain't even show her the video, y'all.
Yeah, she might have been looking out for you somehow, some way, for your health. Corona's out here, you know, gotta be healthy. So for me, I just feel like at the end of the day, you know, people need to stop taking things so much
personal
hard.
With business.
Like with business, yeah.
Like, she's not your homegirl, y'all. Even if you felt like you have festered this personal relationship with people. People feel like, oh, like he has, he's warranted. He felt used. You're a business owner. You only allow. You can
always renegotiate a contract.
Right. You're allowing this person to use you. So
right.
that's when you're supposed to back up out that situation. Like, hey, wait a minute now.
Right.
Business is business.
Right.
Like, we've all worked jobs where they try to make you do more than what's on your title. And I'm one of those people that I'm going to talk up like, well, wait a minute. So what I'm doing sounds like an assistant manager. So...
Right.
Am I going right? Like, am I getting a raise?
Are we doing a promotion?
Right. So I don't believe in working for free. Like, even if I try to work hard to show you my value, that comes with the trial period. I'm gonna need that in writing. Right. So if she used you, you allowed her to.
Right.
You gotta take that L. Like, you allowed her to.
She could have looked for other clients and renegotiate a different contract. Well, he could have renegotiate a different contract with the client. He could have renegotiated a different contract with her, with TsMadison. He could have done all of those things, like as a.
But instead, you chose to be messy.
The messiness does nothing but kill you as a brand, because no one's gonna want to work with you. No one's gonna want to. I wouldn't want to work with you, because I feel like, damn, if I confide in you as my manager about certain things that especially in the industry. When you manage someone, you get to see a lot of different things that the outside don't see.
And he put a lot of different things out there.
Yeah, so why would somebody else in the industry want to manage?
And the sad part about it is, like, you're talking like you have this big business, but let's be real. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
She is your big business.
We only know you through TsMadison, so you kind of like fucked up the bag, sir.
Not only that, even if he does.
I think I shouldn't curse.
No, it's okay.
But yeah, you kind of messed up the bag, sir.
Facts.
So.
even if he does have a big business, that transferred to his other clients. If I was his other clients,
I don't even know no other clients.
I don't have none. But I don't know him. But anyways, if I was being managed by him, and I know he did that to her, I would have found a different
pulled
manager.
Out, child. Like, nope, no, thank you.
I would have found a different manager.
Right.
You're not gonna expose me
over a birthday shout out or a birthday cake. Like, how petty can you be?
Makes no sense. But people. That's just the world that we live in. That's just the people that we.
People are petty.
People are petty. People miss the day of FBLA, Future Business Leaders of America, to learn the ethics of business and stuff. They miss that. People just see people.
What if we only had that at our school? Like, what I miss in high school?
Future Business Leaders of America. It showed you a lot. And a lot of people, they need to bring that class back. And a lot of people, before they graduate high school, need to learn that class. Because a lot of people that I see working right now and doing different things, they just see people doing it on social media or wherever.
Everybody wants to be a boss.
Exactly. But they don't have what it takes to be a boss. They don't know what it is to be a boss.
You can't have your feelings involved.
You cannot. You cannot. Because you know what? You cannot make love to money.
That's a word.
Cannot.
That is true.
Cannot.
So she wrote, I guess she wrote down quotes, so I guess that's gonna go on the Instagram page, y'all.
Yep. Make sure you guys follow us, okay? So make sure you guys follow us on our Instagram, Boss Friends Talk, where we're gonna have the conversation with our boss friends, which is us, and along with you guys. Feel free to comment. Feel free to share. Feel free to respond. Feel free to send us questions. Any questions
and subscribe. You might have. I think she forgot that part.
Subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers.
Yes.
Yeah, let's just start on day one. We need 1,000. Let's go.
Let's do it, guys.
So,
yeah.
We'll be back. We'll talk about something else.
All right. Well, thank you for tuning in, guys.
Bye.